So if you guys checked out last week's video, you know we were working on the interior of this guy. And we did some cleaning on some seats and some other things. Didn't get everything done we wanted to get done, but we're making progress. All that aside, I told you I'd tell you a little story about how I got the seat for this thing. It's been sitting up in a loft for 2 years, but it's a pretty good story. It kind of embodies what hot rodding is all about. So I'm going to share that with you and maybe a little bit of a giveaway. Here's your Tuesday morning tech tip from Pugliese Speed Shop. Yo, I was just doing a little math. It's actually more like 4 years ago. And I was cruising the old marketplace because that's what I do. And you know you do too. All right, so don't even try. But came across this seat, and I'm like, oh, these things are awesome. I think Mortsky had recently put one in yet another square body or something, right? Because that's what he does. And I was like, man, this would look really cool in the 65. The seat in there is nice, but springs are getting, it doesn't have an armrest. It's whatever. So I thought it looked cool in there, and didn't really have a whole lot to do, and it was a couple $100 cheaper than they usually are, and in better shape. So I was like, wow. And then I looked at the location. Erie, Pennsylvania, which is about 6 hours away from me. Now, it was a lazy Saturday. I didn't have a whole lot going on. And Megan's like, you know what? Let's take a road trip. Okay, let's go. But I really didn't want to go 6 hours. So funny thing, I messaged a guy. But like I'm saying, guys, it was a couple $100 cheaper, right? I think they usually are going for like $600 to $800. I want to say I paid $250, right? So that's still a 12-hour round trip. You got to think this out. So I hit the guy up and, see what's up with it. Maybe we'll make a little mini vacation, whatever, because we do that. Megan's always very accommodating when it comes with my terrible ideas. So the guy says, where are you coming from? And I said, I'm in Southern Maryland. And he goes, is that near Hughesville? I said, yeah, it's the next town over. He's like, huh. I got to go down there tomorrow to get next weekend to get a bunch of square body parts. Why don't we do this? I'll pay the guy online. You go pick him up for me. I'll meet you halfway. You know what, man? You got a deal. So we met in Altoona, Pennsylvania, which I know because my boy Joe's from there. And guys, it worked out awesome. I got this beautiful seat. He got his square body parts. And we're Facebook friends now, so it's pretty serious. You know what I'm saying? And we've actually helped each other out since then. So we're going to sit down and talk about it for a minute because, guys, this is what hot rodding is all about. So, guys, first off, for somebody to be selling a seat for $250, awesome, right? Now, he was originally asking $400 and he cut it down, but even $400, not hateful. It is worth every penny of it, right? So, needless to say, I did not negotiate at $250 at all. Right now, on Marketplace, there's one, the same style with the armrest, that looks worse than the one I pulled out of this truck, and they're asking like $250 for that. It's been there for a while, and I hope it remains there because that guy's crazy. There's another one, not quite as nice as the one that we got, and I want to say he's asking $800, and I'm like, bro, take it easy. It's an OBS Chevy seat. It's not, but you see people do this, right? They think things are made of gold and they want to get rich and pay off their mortgage by selling some parts they got laying around. And that's not what hot rodding is about. What Josh had and what he sold me was a beautiful example of a quality seat that I just happened to be looking for. And I was half-assed looking for it, right? But I knew what the prices were because they sell them a lot. They're pretty popular. You guys see them in a lot of vehicles because they're popular. They're comfortable. They're supposed to be cheap. And durable, super durable, right? Well, I saw this in there, And at first, guys, I was kind of hesitant to hit him up even because I was like, I'm so far away, I don't want to waste this guy's time. But then I was like, Megan was all about it, so I was like, all right, cool. So I hit the dude up, and just the fact that right away he went into like, wait a minute, I got to go down that way. I said I was coming from Maryland. He asked where in Maryland. That's how we got on that subject. So, guys, be open and honest with people. Right? They'll help you out. Well, turns out he's building a square body, and there's a guy that I kind of made buddies with over here next town over, got a bunch of square body parts, right? So he's like, he heard the story because, of course, Josh told him. Well, I go up there to pick these parts up. He was like, really, man, you driving? I was like, no, I'm not driving to Erie. He's meeting me halfway. He's like, dude, that's what it's all about. And this guy had a bomb-ass shop going on. It was just all car guys, coming together, right? So we took the trip up there. We met him. He had a cool, one of those Spuds McKenzie dogs, one of the bull terriers. Dog was awesome, super nice dog. I just dated myself with the Spuds McKenzie reference.
There's a super party animal. His name is Spuds McKenzie.
Anyway, everything went down perfect. Super nice dude. We swapped parts. I pay him. Great, flawless transaction. We were smart enough to figure out, let's do this in the parking lot next to this steakhouse. And we went over, got some dinner, and we drove home. And I said, I'll get this thing put away sometime. It sat out here for a while, then we put it up in the loft. Obviously, the 65 is not ready to be put together, but when you see something, you grab it, right? We do that with a lot of things. We do that with some wheels and all that kind of stuff, which then our style changed, and we're not going that way. We sold said wheels. And again, I kind of took a page out of Josh's book because I had some transport wheels that brand new, and they go $800-900 all day long. Right? They were 22s or 24s or something. Well, I didn't pay that much for them. I threw around for $500. They were sold in a matter of hours. And funny, a guy down the block. I mean, no kidding, he's probably 3 miles away. So you pay it forward, right? Well, what's funny about the whole thing is since then, Josh has, another guy down this way was selling some square body parts, and he hits me up, hey man, you still live down there? I says, yeah. He's like, I got a guy, I want to get these parts, he won't ship them. For whatever reason. He's like, can you get them and ship them to me? I said, yeah, that's fine. So I went and met this guy, and Josh paid for him online, just like he did with other stuff, and then I shipped him up to him. I mean, why not, right? I'm here. Then, guys, this is where the car community is tight and like it's a small world, right? You guys know when I was putting the Suburban together, made friends with Corey over at the New Boys Square Body Rescue. Guess who also is buddies, right? They live not too far from each other. Square body guys. I should have known that they would know each other, right? So it's just, you got that going on, right? Embrace it. This is what, back in the day, this was like all the horse trading guys would do, and everything else was all about just getting the parts. It wasn't about who's making more money. I'm not telling you to go out and lose money and give away stuff. Don't take that the wrong way. But, come on. So that was just an awesome experience, man, that we actually, we got the seat we wanted. And it was funny, it sat up here forever. When I bought this off Nick, I showed him a picture I had of the seat. He was like, what, are you just hoarding all the good, OBS stuff? I said, well, maybe a little bit, right? But perfect, so we got it cleaned up. We'll get it thrown in there once we figure out some of the little things. But I'm not going to give that away. You got to watch last week's video to know what we're working on. Now, that leads me into what might have been a little bit of clickbait, because I said maybe a giveaway, which is, well, it's not a lot. Ish. So you guys know, you see the, which way is it? It's right there. Bam. That. Where is it? There. Yep. That flag, I ride with the Combat Veterans American Motorcycle Club, and that was, why did I have a hard one? Am I having a stroke? No, I think I'm good. So, like I was saying, you guys know, you guys have been on rides with us. I videoed some stuff like that, all that kind of stuff. Well, we got chapters kind of all over, right? We have one here in Southern Maryland, Southeast Virginia, down in North Carolina. That's where you see, we've been down there. Every time we go down to see Kevin, that's why we're down there, right? Tampa, oh, guys, we got some, right? So, well, the guys in Southeast Virginia are putting together a car. And, guys, this is an awesome story. They got a 1998 Trans Am. Now, if you know anything about these cars, that's the first year the LS was available on that. That's important, all right? So they got a 98 Trans Am they're putting together, and put up some pictures. These guys are working on it. They obviously, they're more equipped than I am already. I know Kevin's going to say it. Well, they're going to lift in there, Chaz. Yeah, I know Rob's going to lift. Got it, all right? But they're putting this car together, and they're going to raffle it off. So it is a giveaway. You give them some money. If you win, you pull the raffle, they're going to give you the car. So not entirely clickbait, right? It's my story. I'll tell it how I want, all right? But I'll let you guys know, they're doing, guys, $40 a ticket. You get 3 tickets for $100. So for $40, you can own a 1998 Trans Am. It's got this 5.7 LS in it, automatic, black, tan interior. I mean, classic colors. I'm a fan. I am a fan of black. I don't know what it is. I just like the way it looks. I'm gonna tell you, they got me for $200, and maybe after a couple beers, maybe some more. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm gonna put. Well, what am I gonna put? How the f am I gonna do this? All right, guys, I'm back. I had to get my wits about me. I went had a V8. I'm all good now. Whew. Where was I? Why am I holding a screwdriver? I don't know. All right. So I thought I had it all together, and apparently I did not. I'm good now. I actually hit up my boy Ryan, and he's going to be sending me a flyer with all the contact info and all that kind of stuff. And I'll have the kid post it like up here, and at the end of the video, like the full screen, so you guys can take a screenshot and get in touch with them. But guys, this is veterans helping veterans. It's awesome. All the proceeds go to the VFW and all that. So they're at a VFW post 12217 in Holland, Virginia, which is like just outside of Suffolk. Nice little small sleepy town. I love it down there. It's awesome. So these guys, this is not the first time they've done this kind of stuff. They did a golf cart 2 years ago, and like they souped it all. It was dope, right? And then last year they did a bike. Was it last year? It might have been the year before. Either way, they're always doing some kind of stuff down there. You see they're working together. It's just awesome, right? So perfect opportunity for you to win something cool, and perfect opportunity for them to raise some money for an awesome organization. So hopefully everybody, I said, man, they got me. Hopefully you guys follow suit. Help these guys out. Let's raise some money. And let's get somebody a cool car. It's a Pontiac, dude. I mean, come on, right? All right. I'm going to, I think I'll go upstairs and, upstairs. I don't even have it upstairs. Well, I do. Guys, I'm out of it. Good luck with the raffle, guys. Help out your local hot rodder. And, as always, thanks for watching.